All right, I'm happy to have you in our chemistry class once more. After some time, happy to have you in class. Now, the question about says balance the redox equation below in acidic medium. Okay, we have to balance in acidic medium. Okay, take note that to balance this equation in acidic medium, we are just trying to balance the number of hydrogen ions, okay, to the hydroxide or oxygen ions. That's hydroxide ions. Okay, although in this case it's usually oxygen. So that the hydrogen reacts to oxygen to give us water. Okay, so in this reaction now, the first thing we are going to do, first step, okay, we are making use of the half cell equation. Okay, first step is to identify the half equations. Identify the half equations. Okay, in other words, identify the equation that is undergoing oxidation and the equation that is undergoing reduction. Take note, this is a redox equation. Okay, in a redox equation, we have one part that is being undergoing oxidation, okay, and the other part undergoing what? Reduction. And we say oxidation is loss of electron, while reduction is gain of what? Electron. I hope you understand all these explanations. Okay, just for clarity, I'll rub this off and then so that you can actually have a complete view of what we're saying. I said oxidation involves what? Loss of electron, while reduction involves what? Gain of electron. Excuse me. Okay, so I just want us to have a clear picture of the explanations before we go. So first step is identify the half equations. The half equations here, you take note that Fe2 plus, okay, moves to what? On the right hand side, we have Fe3 plus, okay, that is ion 2 ion. Okay, on the right hand side, we have ion 3 ion, okay. Meanwhile, for manganese 4 oxide or the tetraoxo manganate ion, okay, we have this, okay, we now have what? Mn2 plus, okay, manganese 2 ion. All right, now what actually happened in this case? Take note that loss of electron is what? Oxidation, okay, while gain of electron is reduction. So, and also oxidation is when the oxidation number increases, while reduction is when the oxidation number decreases. So it increased from plus 2 to plus 3, which means there's oxidation here by what? Losing 1 electron. Okay, so in this case we have oxidation. Okay, meanwhile, for this tetraoxomanganate ion here, like I always explain, this is minus 2 times 4. We have minus 8 here for oxygen, whereas for manganese we have plus 7, because plus 7 minus 8 will give us minus 1. Let me put that in bracket. Plus 7 minus 8 equal to minus 1, which is up here. Okay, so in other words, this moved from plus 7 to plus 5, from plus 7 to plus 2 to plus 2. It reduced by 5. So it means this, okay, gained what? 5 electrons. Okay, here we have what? Reduction. Now I'm going to rub this off, so go to the next stage of balancing this redox equation. Okay, Take note of this, okay? So let's go on. From the last step, we identified that Fe, okay, lost one electron to give us iron 3 ion, while tetraoxomanganate, okay, 7 accepted 5 electrons to give us what? The manganese ion. Okay. Now the next step is to balance the charge, or rather balance of the atoms in acidic medium. We balance the atoms. I'm actually going step by step so we all understand. In this first one, this is already balanced, the number of atoms. But this now, we now have MnO4, okay, minus plus 5 electron. Alright. And then how many atoms to balance? We will need 8 hydrogen ions. Okay, because this is minus 8, we also need what? Plus 8 to give us Mn2 plus what? 4H2O. I hope you're following. It's not quite showing everything. Okay, let me write it clearly. So plus 4H2O. I hope you can see that. Plus 4H2O. Alright, so let's go on. Okay, now we go ahead to balance the electrons. That's the third step. Balance electrons, okay, or charge. Okay, we have looked at we have balanced the atoms. Okay, balance the electrons. Remember this. Okay, Fe lost one electron to give us this, and then MnO4 gained 5 electrons. In addition to what, we now have 8 watts hydrogen ions to give us this plus 4H2O. Okay, I hope you understand. Now, to balance the overall number of electrons and therefore balance this redox equation, the number of electrons gained should be equal to electrons lost. Okay, electrons gained should be equal to electrons lost. For that to happen, we have to multiply this by 5 and this, okay, by 1. Okay, you have to multiply this by 5 and the other equation by 1. Okay, I'll simply rub off what we have at the top, so I will not have to, okay, rub off everything again. So if we multiply this by 5, everything becomes 5, okay, of this minus 5 electrons, okay, to give us 5 of iron 3 ions. Okay, while on this other hand we have MnO4, okay, we have to multiply this by just 1. Okay, it's quite simple but it's a bit lengthy. plus 4H2. Okay. I hope you can now see that the electrons will cancel out. Okay. This electron will take care of this. Okay. And then the overall equation that we'll have is this. Okay. 5. Okay. Plus this one. Then plus this. Then to give us, okay, plus mn. Okay, I hope you're following. And then plus 4H2. This becomes the balanced equation or the balanced redox equation. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next class.